Yadamu live ewo Facebook and YouTube. Oyerepa 100.7 FM so nebusia yewo Kumasi adum na anwumre no nsia kasebo ede ba no de di makotre bi ane say MPP amanyokolo twatwa for lawyer Jasen Kodua Frimpong ade ato adwadefo nyina nim se dollar na akofom petrol na akofom am ya take esika so nti omonema no osrada omonte so mayen
MPP chirachirafo yanso ade ato NDC amanyokolo chirachirafo foforo kora won makoto ba ayi no anim se atorosema ne no koresa ya na wode ebo wom no wonyai
Bekwai circuit court atenase ama branti obi wonya mfinhia aduasa baako okoda mfinhia aduo no adenti a wakobo kro no
Dr. Atufonsin de ato dwase NPP aban wopeso de eto ade bia so
na abetifi Chemase Technical Institute principal ade ato asuafo nim sem samko suansa no dwuma ne nkyerɛkyerɛ na ya momfanya dwuma na munya sɛ da bia no modem hoto aban so no
ye de ani be kyerɛ mu ewobono mantamu na sɛ kwahene ene de ato dwase bambo ewo mpesoa ne so no enya kuranti wɔsrɛ yewura akufu dampare sɛ wɔma bambo mu enyere pampe ewo mpatamu ho
ansa no de anwumre ya doso papa nkyerɛmu no nyina ye de ba yɛmfa aseda Emma Rojan Herbal Clinic aseda products ne no nyina ye fa na aseda aseda di kan ya aseda herbal mixture eno ye malaria typhoid na afi esan boa emojaduro pa anti emojaduro no aseda natural mixture eno wo pressure wo komata hyehyɛ anesthetic chiwa uhia aseda natural mixture aseda stomach mix eno ye ulcer drum aseda bitters gastric ulcer na aseda tonic mojaduro na ani o enti aseda no ne de enya agro ba bia ye tuntu adro bia benya bi na no nso be frɛ wo mo sɛ mepɛmu no ne bio 0277 1931 34 express group for nie opese otu kwan akwantu onye huhuhu saa wo mama for new sikani o ma du sika che express group nie ya wo pese okọ Canada UK Australia USA Germany ana Dubai hefa ba bia do be ko Qatar South Korea wo pese o international exam 77 IELTS TOEFL GRA GMAT nina mboa mo atwero nkura batare doso mo Kumasi de asafo labor runabout eno mo enkra first slide kaneshi wo da frɛ wo number 055 555 0067 055 555 0067 possible electricals ye de nie ko hwɛ niema papa ne de aba bro nyan nkania waya CCTV cameras ahodom sanefa ne ceiling fan wo de abagumu brahaya ne beto boy adum princess runabout ya so ne wom na adum hayai Kiss and Things building ho and a pizza and theater ko for dynamo your number is 0541 125 339
just say group of companies was a boho and apeso 2 Emma war a boho drilling any construction there a just say group of companies one not any bene kana biofuel digester ya and also so when you go ma sabe na ashe a construction adwuma ya and a warrior a diama war a guma na ashe construction biofuel digester a just say group of companies one not any war na boho anase etunsuo no opese de afidie esiso e pompe Emma war and so wakwada wo mu pa na say wo ye Christmas promotion bronya ya yewura mu yi eti wo kura 5000 Ghana cedis ya wo betimi anya boho e wo fie anase ba bia wo pese obetu ema wo promotion a just say group of companies wono ena de sa akwanya ema wo abuakwa anase amafrom eho ena so ekese no ewo 0555 572999 0555 572999 and after 0244 775912 one in nkasa baby a wo bia wode ne niam ni bi ebeba ho no aba betunsuo no e de amount OBS prison projects where project so no nko a Oyerepa TV any radio ye na nyankopon eye adom a bronya chi Adeachi 26 na adeachi 27 for na ye benada ye kwa kwahyiam ewo Kumasi Central Prisons na ye ne eneduafo no akwa akodidi ye se fa ade bra ketewa bi ensua fa bebo na so asene na OBS prison project no etimi enkonkan ye no aduane ama neduafo be sempim ye no 2000 inmates ewo Kumasi Central Prison ti fa ade bra emo anwa jene intos sika na ade beba amede ato asene a eno so mpanifo se mobile money number ewo nom for producers ɛwɔ 0241 051621 and 0559 718306 brane nyina yenhia na 27th no eye anopa dubaako ewo Kumasi Central Prisons yenhia ho no mai na yema enuduafo no ensere
abusafo yeni a anwumere ya no demu a mutie yen eye me Oduyefuo na sabere pinaman na penkra hene chia me nua ba
Maame Frimpomaa Korankye MFK for short. Facebook yedam Oyerepa radio ubetimi Edward Dwenchira no ato honom na yagebre akenkan amamo
ensem no enie MPP Amanyokono Church for General Secretary Lawyer Justin Frimpomaa Korankye JFK and Omaya said for Shemo our party no headquarters here one crying enum na ora JFK edia to omamo dwadefo nyina nim se nyame adom eniema na kadebo no ekosoro fem no isa aba fom petrol aba fom gas oil aba fom enti atete kan sika so dia omadawro ma omonte so dollar ya na echi sidi abo so akofom ede ebia me na aka edefo mo moyen na monte so man na sebe utwa kasra matoto ya na onwenam bia
emamu nyina ma fishapa na me sa fasa akonya we so asem se petrol bo aba fom yinim se dollar no so ahode na aba fom sidi na nya ahode enam sanso nti ehembo ya teto so nti ebesre ye nnuamo a omoton ade ye traders Mamuton cement, Mamuton iron rods, plywood, for any trade unions in ya, so mam when ya best remo, for manuntum, na Mususomotitum no maso, say Bebwa Magana, Yinya Yetimaden, Akoyanum.
Ora Justin Frimpomaa Korankye Hatwa so dia desredia eto adwadefo nkabom kono nyina nim se omo ani tua de aban ye wo ya ade oguso wo ye enti se bia wonya nwie ya ma omo mpentem omo ntombo asenya abotre na ban be bibia
I said it's about between Trade Union Congress for and the Finance Ministry. Now the end they said Finance Minister I said Obisia Trade Union Congress for no matansi Uma Bobo and so good tansi ekasa asunbi leba and enti asos leba amoma no so yetimi akoyani.
Ora Justin Frimpomaa Korankye SI eda na ho ena oba NDC for so ena o ka kire NDC for nyina say tichiru eni wo mo twatwa for dada eni NDC mpanifo ne say omo mepa Ghana for nyina chew no mo sa ampa Supreme Court ajaji for chew san say afa na NDC for na ama yehunu say kwa wo mo call Supreme Court say 2020 aba no MPP awiem yisi awiem ma MPP no kwada ba no mo nyina so enti ebra omo say no atedi omo di Supreme Court ajaje for no yisi for ne Ghana for no omra mepa chew
ansa na NDC for ba koto maba eyeyewura Johnson Sediketia say national chairman okodi nkomo baabi ene audio ndama bonti am nim say central for so wo ensema wo ka ebi ni say NDC omo ko 2020 elections ayekoto abani wiye no omo agitum say abano mo gincho omo reporto nanso so ngu ase different na say omo yakakabensem e ma bra no omunim say omo nyinyira so bia no e ka che omo chitafo say omo tinsi abonten so omo say normal omo nyututu asem e ma ye nyina nim tension a e ba omem ha ni nyina so ne NDC for penifo no say omo nyinyira so bia diplomatic call e ko kan sem fa judiciary no e kan sem fa elections no ni nyina chi nyina no ne NDC for nim say omo nyinyira so bia enti nyam central for ne Ghana for asema ye busa ne say enti NDC for de mo ye kanyame enye mu afofiri ana kentokwasi o mem ho a kasabi mama ye kunkun ye ho akontokwa na nyira so bia eniso ene we ni party a ombeso msabe for man no 2024 the Ghana for munya ye ntie ne hu NDC for suban o omoso ye frɛ Ghana ekoko ewa ha civil society for ye frɛ obi ase ye frɛ NDC for no mo be pa Ghana for acho na se do mo ye entwaye judges for mo di o matem o ma anya de enti Ghana for eden enfancho ye hwehwɛ se national chairman o dan NDC ano no ebedi sa no man we
eni amuti ye lawyer Justin Korankye Frimpomaa JFK for short on a church for Emma NPP Amanyoko no uni ano na
esa me
JFK for short
na ye MFK
for short
aje sem ko yehwe no ne yehwe si se kura me papa ba
wo hu no
ana no wo fa bi ba
also ye kwabere ni o
ye kwabere ni ene ebe ba wusia Se Frimpomaa ne JFK ne MFKD. Me kwa hwehwe no bronya bresu kra na me hwehwe no. Na ye necessary. Ye to akase abone so Facebook live Oyerepa radio. General Secretary Church for Penny Edema New Patriotic Party NPP amanyoko no. Lawyer Justin Frimpomaa Korankye ya dodo na afre ne JFK wono na de eto Penny a wonom ato aba no na no memene da ani kwasia da enkrampupu ni mantam se wono na metworo fama NDC chine amanyoko no. Owura fifi kwete anim se propaganda anase atroseme no kresa ya na waka adugu NPP amanyoko no hu fi no. Se no a amanyoko ne ma woni a esihine ato aba no se wo metworo emfama wo mu no wonche ne ho emfa firi sa ne mabone ne ho. Owura Justin Frimpomaa Korankye ekire se owura ya se wo betworo edema NDC amanyoko no ebre bi atwa mo besa afimpiemienu ene nwotwe 2008 ena owura fifi kwete yi wakotworo nkreta bi edeba monte so na wo kire se mampani dada owura John Ajekum Kofuo pani no awia Ghana yesika asan ton Ghana godu ene niam bia nanka ensese oka edifa pani ne ho ya na eya atoro nyina so oka edifa ne ho nanso ne ya wonom ato aba ediama no a waba be churochrofo pani ediama NDC amanyoko no sa wantwe ne ho amfa mfiri sa atoro sema ne nokrese ne ho a emwa amanyoko no kra wade nsemwe atudwa ebra na NPP amanyoko no atonsa edia friends churofo ewo asalam da wo headquarters ho no mo a woni ye etwetwe enkomo edia fa sansemwe ho na no enwo kire se eba bedura bato so a ano baba ye dwumadie debate ya na mpanimfo hyehye edima amanyoko ahodo ne nyina no MPP fo ye krado pass wo mo ne NDC fo no ebeko ahye
Mia fifi kwete me di general secretary na onya ndibi nti wo mesi wo ye me junior na me yo senior nti wo senior futu kakra me de mema one se akonya na fe na waba nti ama me nche no makakra na position a wabenya sisi no we ne se wa di position na propaganda secretary we no enye propaganda sem say no we administrator of a major political party no me bia se bi wo ye ya enano call parliament appointment committee a kopa acho okeka nsem se 2008 omampeni kofo ewia Ghana gold nyina omampeni kofo ebi accounts bi ewo ha sika bebregum e the appointees omampeni kofo aprensu din betoto abonte ekeka nsem pi echiro be pacho we e besro se bebi a wa doing the propaganda there ne bebi a Ghana ye wo no emwa nti we are ready as a political party say ye ne NDC for ebe debating matters of substance on records and achievements. Say Beboama Ghana for ultimately deciding 2024 between MPP and NDC for why and they don't manage Shanisa with Timia Juma.
And now we see ye a church for Penny Edema New Patriotic Party NPP or Sono Amanyoko no lawyer Justin Frimpomaa Korankye.
Na ya ko Asante Bekwai Circuit Court. Owura Michael Inshira Kobina anya mfinhyia aduasa baako court say onkodam mfinhyia aduonu Chief Inspector Eric Chum ebokwadu akire court no ona ye prosecutor no de chese o de tudwa say ye December ya yomi de dikan ana bosontwe mansirim kura ye fra no aduaben abrantie yi Michael Inshira Kobina ekowia maame bi ni mobile phone ene ne sika ye 2500 na yede kwa court no gene ne fom so tomu sampa wadi for ana court is Anna Mike Dibolo atena dwom no say yamfa no kotum yenua Isaac Antwi ekwa court obia abusafo oto yankrase
we PM e Bekwai Circuit Court ho na yede abrante a ye friend say Michael Inshira bakwabana woni mfie aduasa baako eba begina court enim wabra na Chief Inspector Eric Chum egina court no enim ana wode to court enim say abrante bosumi ayi wumi da ejinka pepepe no wode nkatanimu ehyenenim ekọ hunhuna maame bia wanya mfie no aduanan enum ano ne nkwala mbienu eti ewo won ekura a okoye no ohye maame no se maame no pesika won hu na ema no na nam se na maame no emisika won hu ntimi o maame no yi mobile phone chip a ne sika wo so no $1 million dunu ya chiripo ahen me 20 million 50 cedis ema afi wi oje ne mobile phone eno ana de echi maame no etimi kokopie mu on the 2nd December no kokopie mu ewo Brano na otiso no ya okohu sɛ ababaawa a wɔne saa abrante nhyiraba kwabena etie no ekuta ɔno no phone no hɔ no kɔbɔ aposifo amane aposifo ekɔkye abrante abram kɔkye abrante no wɔn ade no begina bɛkɔ circuit court toto na no ogitum wabra na his ona ma diboro etie dwom no ɔhyɛ saa abrante kɔ afa so kɔgye maame no ba phone gye ne chip ana esika wɔ so no etie amra na ne nyina no so na sɛn akɔnɔbɔ ene robi ɛkɔ so ɛwɔ bɛkɔ mpatam no saa abrante wɔnkɔ na ankodam mfi makoma dun na ɔmfanye adumage
yenua Isaac Antwi amanebo na mate free bekwai circuit court no
enche bia na aban ede betu dwa se wonom eba be ye enhyehyeye bia ye friend gold for oil na che se wonom ede fan wo ebeba mai mu na wo de aba ba sisa sika kokko na soafo be de akire ya wo hwe ahodene so e wo mai mu wonom nyafo Andrew Ejapa Mesa na apone ho e kire se fan wo foforo kora ya empanifo ede free United Arab Emirates UAE eba o mai mu no enche bia na eba abeduru na opepon bosomni da etosu du e wo afimpiemienu ene aduonu miensa ede kɔ ne da etoso edumienu no ɛna sa adwumadie na anase enhyehyeye wo fa edikan no wonom ede eba beduro na wose enhyehyeye ya aban ani aban eka bomu ayo no ebeboa pa ama fa ngobo no atimi akɔfom na yasan so anya fa ngo papa ede abomai mu aba be adwuma wone ensantwerefo atwetwe nkomo a wode tu dwa se efri bra mpanifo ede tu dwa se wonom eba be yasan hyehyeye we ya na Ghana fo ede tu wo manim se yeso ye hia mpuntudwuma na so bibia eya abotre enti wo mafo nya abotre say hyehyeye ya wonom ede ba eye gold for oil d na wo ede ba no emfaso pi ene beba so
the gold for oil program that we've announced on the 10th 11th 12th of January. The first consignment of finished products is going to arrive in this country from the United Arab Emirates. All the necessary agreements that needed to be executed has been executed. A lot more interest have been shown by other oil traders. My colleague, Honorable Amin Anta, returned from Morocco only yesterday, signed an agreement with, do not recall the name of the company, but it's a JV between Enoch and the Moroccan oil company. I've also signed on for the swap arrangement for oil and gold. The surprise for me is the very moment that an announcement is made, then everybody expects that the next day you see it translated into action. But as with most programs, it's not an event. But you need to communicate so people know exactly what it is that government is doing, to give them comfort that it is not as if your leaders are sleeping on the job, but they are working to roll out a system program that would ensure that there's some complementary, not substitute. It's, for me, it's very significant that we drive home that point, that whatever it is that government is doing is intended to complement what it is that the private sector, who are operators within the space, are providing, just so that we can take some pressure off the dollar and make it available to other people who ordinarily would not be getting, and hence increasing the pressure on the cedi for it to depreciate.
When Manyamfo a Japan Mesa Manisam no answer wa what was so at the Reshemu Sam Sansha Ghana for Yinabo, Setema oil refinery Tono, Yanko Poya Duma, a Fimpim Yono and Yatunu Emiensa, or Pepon, El Quad, Oduyefuo Sumina Yeno, Natema oil refinery, Wamashasia, Juma, Ewamaimu.
Our refinery has not been brought back on stream. Yes, there are some private sector refineries, Platon and Akwaba, that are operating in Tema small scale, but Tor is the one that can produce or refine the volumes that would meet about 40-50% of our demand, and that is being worked on. Hopefully very soon we'll hear what the outcome of the conversations that have been going on has yielded. And for Tor to come back on stream, the expectation of management, okay, at the last meeting that we held at the office of His Excellency the President, was that by end February they expect that they would start refining products at Tor. And so there's been some conversation that has been ongoing, seeing that there's been issues here and there, but they're looking to fine-tune and sign so that by end February, Tor will come back on.
And yeah, we see ye swafo be de akira hwa hoade ne so e wo omayimum. When Manyamfo Andrew Ejapa Mesa.
Abetifi Chimasi Technical Institute kane ne dia obiade frɛ no avotrain na womo ascend no and womanya Abetifi Chemase Technical Institute. This is an friend. Now, Omaye, how some Amasia for Duatrin 984 graduation. And Oma first school no every year no Omakeka Hobo Matiku, the friend of Past Trainees Association. I feel also upon one to Mantinema no Makabo graduation no and inauguration no. No and principal or honum Ora Samson Agle Bochi added to a swim for them say. Oba sa school na ntetia wanya no ukofia enkwatra wasa me pa ba adwuma be pa ban adwuma ntetia wanya no wa fa ya bibi na fa hwe wo ho.
There are so many things out there for them to learn. When they go, they should practice precisely what we've taught them and continue to learn, because technology is changing day in, day out. So they must be abreast with whatever they are doing, and especially in their trade area, so that together we can build a country. When they go, they should not look for employment, because they already have a skill that they can put into use and even employ other people. The big challenge right now is water and electricity. The new facility that government has given us, there is no electricity. So all the tools, the new infrastructure, machinery that they've given to us, we cannot use them. So we are pleading with the powers that be to help us to solve that. So come January, we can move to the new side and use the facilities that government has provided to enhance our training. That maybe is classroom blocks and an additional workshop. And the classroom given to us now is not enough. At the same time, the dormitories are not enough. As a result, come next year, 2023, we may not be able to admit more.
Where your principal, ya Abetifi Chemase Technical Institute. Ura Samson Agbele Bochi and Akasano. No ria no and Ura Scott Brentuo Chire ya Deputy Regional Director Emma Ghana TVET Services and so they betuja no catches we for the same. About where yadia denshi say be bregu akwaso programs in policies. Yeah, but boa wo mo this no. Ti omusom omo afanya adwumanye.
We are the new technical education. A capa, yabo, technical education. The end is we are a dear betting Yama, the bay encourage and perform mobile technical education. The being free. Now, we are Nanko, what financial challenger is in the choir moon to man, which I do Abba. Woman united my babishia. And San Juma and Echo. Momo Kotao, we say, Yamu school, Abayim Yajmani and Conquay. Yaman San Juma. Capital Crabin here, Fashe Biasi. The Sashi FM, na any men town Castle Penima be brilliant, Esca be that dear share Jumasi, a crowd when you're the Shasia, Yamusu Bistaso, Ama, and Yin, Mama Bay, Pacasia.
Way Ura Scott, Brentuo Chira, where Deputy Regional Director, Emma Ghana TVET Services. Na Chairman, Emma All Students Association, a year great Avosa, Ura Eric Efa Ado, and so Casampa, Nemudo, Echenianum.
Afuto kakra me wo mom no say suku we so we are enne dey ya wo is amre yi dey se o pese o to aso e ye opie di plan na akwanja da ho obetimi ato aso se wantimi so anto aso kra so a entity e dey ama wo school no ano e se wan kasa timi ko na de ko ye adwuma o se yen no bi say we school no dey start wo baby ye ne obi na ko ye adwuma company na ko ye adwuma ansa na e to aso e ko school a ya bedu emra ya du entu we school an fa san show dem ko wan kasa course bia wa ye bia no betimi aye ho adwuma.
Great Avosa for a chairman, Ura Eric Efa Ado and Akasano.
No. Yeah, to work as Yabana so aha Oyerepa 100.7. Yawakumasi Adum Prisons Runabout, Bosheba Plaza, and Oyerepa TV ni radio, Yabutu aye Juma. Yan to work as Yabana Sunia Mongrans and Fufroma and Chebioma for Bekaya. Ghana for Tosafo Munya for Ken of Oriata Efriginas in PSO, and Ghana for Edin Kwama Wadi Akwa Masika. A film Pimio no any Dronumiensa 2023 Yadbeya Juma Etuyanim. Na Ebra Wakasan watchless and penny for mpanyinfoɔ ɛde ɛtoɔ foforɔ ɛɛba ɛtoɔ tɛɛla ya wɔnom ɛde ba na atumi aboa ama aban anya sika dodoɔ na ɛde atuɔman no mpɔn na ɛtoɔ ho nsɛm a wɔde aba no ɛna mpanyinfoɔ akɔhyia mu ɛwɔ Ghana mmarahyɛbadwa fie a wɔkɔ booboo ho na watimi agye ɛde atomu na ranking member ya wɔte finance committee no ɛso wɔnumanyamfo Dr. Atoforsen ɛna ɛkasa de afa ho a wɔkyerɛ sɛ MPP aban ɛpɛ sɛ ɔfa kwati kwa so ne kwa bia so ɛde gye toɔ ɛwɔ adeɛ bia so na ka fruit juice deɛ ano ne agu toɔ mu ne adede nka yɛde toɔ to so ne nsɛm ɔkyerɛ mu nie.
That fruit juice that in the past used not to attract taxes is going to see a 20% increase in tax. Fruit juices will be taxed at excise rate of 20% at the ex-factory price. Mr. Speaker, it is also important to notice that apart from fruit juice, the government seeks to introduce taxes on a number of items. An example is cigar. Negro head. We were told that Negro head is going to also receive a new tax increase. Speaker, the committee, when we asked what a Negro head is, nobody knew what a Negro head. Others were of the view that it was wheat. Speaker, again, we saw in the bill that the government intend to introduce a tax on snuff of 280 Ghana cedis per kilogram. Snuff. They also informed us that electronic cigars will be seeing a tax of 50% at the ex-factory price. This is a government that wants money, and so they want to extend their hands everywhere and take taxes left, right, and center to fund their activity.
Eni a wuti ye a ranking member ya wada finance committee so ewo Ghana mmarahyɛbadwa fie wɔnumanyafo Dr. Atoforsen na ne nsɛm no akyi ɛna mmarahyɛbadwa ne ogina ɛma de hye wɔ bia East Mansini no emu wɔnumanyafo Richard the Champion so ɛkyerɛ sɛ aban no ɛde toɔ ɛto ensaden akɔhɔ so a wɔnya nsɛm bia ɛwɔ so na fruit juice yi agya wɔbi didi awia pɛ dɔkɔdɔkɔ de kakra de afa ne minimu na de to kɛseɛ sɛ kɔto so a ɛbɛha adwen paa.
Here we are introducing taxes on cigars, spray, alcoholic beverages. We consider those things as a center. So that one we do agree with government because we need to deter the youth from smoking and drinking those spirits, alcoholic beverages. And they move to fruit juice and other beverages. Mr. Speaker, so what is the point again? We are taxing us when we take alcohol application and the rest. We are taking taxes from us. If you want to stop drinking application, you want to drink fruit juice, you want to also take tax from us. So do you want to kill us in this country? And they told us because of sugar level, obesity, and all that. There's no scientific proof. No research work has been done. Nobody can share with us any document indicating that people are taking some beverages and they are putting on more weight or obesity is one of the issues in this country. So you don't want us to take application. You don't want us to take cognac. You want to take fruit juice and say, I want to tax you. If you want money, government become autopause. None of all beverages, they want to tax us. Spreading their tentacles everywhere. Do you want us to run away from this country? It's not fair. Let's stick to the alcoholic beverages. Tax those people who take the cigar and what, but we those who have repented and want to take fruit juice and beverages, leave us alone.
Jaya brabo maye yani epese ya no fruit juice edi enti na abeka se fruit juice no asikyire wombro so ene ma nipa ya kese e de yade bebreba scientific proof ben doctor ben ena akasa asem no akyire mo ene a wuti ye ya bia East emrahye wonmunya for Richard a Champion
ampa so emayare be wo
emayare yade bebrebe ni nyina sa dare sugar no
yes ya hwe ansia no a aban be sa aboka wo yare
da bi o de yi to ni firi ho na tuyefo ni nyanom emfa to ne nto so
eto bi a ade bi opese o manfo gya
na de to ato so
na ade
ene o peja alcoholic drinks ne cigarette no ene na eku nipa mo na sugar no na on hwe we no onti we ne so because fruit juice ni bi kura wo ye sugar free eno nso nti ene onti so onti so
na yati so no nananom ne o manfo ye wo kwawu Nkawanda number 1 Nkawanda number 1 no ene wo kwawu West municipality ewa poe mantemum adesede na omre to abanyanim ene wo ma kambe wo mu wo mmsem wo bie nyina nim sem wo mu hia apomden niam bebre na de eha wo pa akone sem wo mu atiti wo mu wirem yese wo mu si apomden dan bi ohonom na koma de ahwe wo mu ho edu ba bi wo ma yemre hwan ni boafo wo ma ya boafo na edo wo sra ban sa ban ntwere ne amahwe mo ne kyerɛ de a ene ye betia no na yare bi na abo wo mu adesehene ya wo kwawu Nkawanda number 1 nana fosu ana ne yakasae
Esa yare nti emma nipa eni ahoto enu nti na ese ehia se ebenya baabi a se yare a yebekọ ayaresa nti oman no efato ho so eye kwasakuma ema ohwe dan prokora ye sie a eno na aban adawroma nso ebeboa yen emietimi enya asa chief compound wi nanso ene yehwa enipa no dos omba hospital haba na chief compound enipa no entimi nko ese ye yewura mu nipa ewo mu kra nu adie nanso so ebro edan ne so enu nti ebehia moa se yehwa fam ha nyina saase na da ha nyina de koi enti ni de ade sede ne se de eto monim na amanfo won obi na won betimi abeboa krodua yi won beba beboa yin ni etimi anya adan ade ama chief compound no na ye kese ni etimi atrechire mu a obi aba ne ho ebedwo no baabi a on beda baabi a bedi obi ato baabi obi wa ye de ne beto saa no me nyina ehia yo ye wura dan no mu etimi hu se empakura se obi ba se oje na home ansa ne ya tekini temperature no ebi ni ho enu nti ehia se edan no nso ebetimi asiesie won atimi ayemu adwuma ewura mu kra etimi ho se samre ekoyo ye nyina fifire enneti
abusafo ani a moti yi eye adesehina owo kwawu nkawanda number 1 ewo kwawu west nana fosuno no na anu achi no kromofo na bi titiri ni womo ma no fo anomo abatan ne ho kro ne ba no womo so kasa pa
ye ba ahasa ye tesi problem bebre ye ba we problem bebre ye ba wa shode ye ni fan e wa han de pese mo ba beboa ye nyan mo mo nko bracket e ele ahasa ma ni se so mo be mu ti kasa mo enko yi enti no ye pese mo ba beboa ye to to be mu ye ba so a enyan konya na ye ni 20 so enkonya wa hafra enu be second ye nya ba ni chance ye nyina ye ti na ko ta ya she ya tete be so ya papa hamoje ya haka ye aye awo kan na pe ba ba wo ni pa bebe amanfo mo mo wo e kan no no mu nyina ni hwe so ya na enye
wei aye nkawanda number 1 abatan ene omanfo bi na akasa yo
ye fi wona ya bo e de awram e wasai kwa ye wabono mantam ni mu na agye debra toso emienu e ye sai kwa mahene bono mantam ene wo kire se bambo e woni mpatam wonom no e dafom se tim enam so krampo ama wuwu ne kunkum ama no homene so e wo empatam wonom na agye debra toso emienu e kire se nansen ya enipa titiru bi kura wonom awuwu e wo empatam wonom no eni enyan etu ade to yewura akufu dampare Ghana posi nyina sahene general Inspector General of Police anim se wanyere bambo mu pate sase kunde bodies na emwa emabronya afahye tituru ya eba no wo mo entimi enya bambo mapa wade semwe eto nananom ahemfo ye wase kwampatam wonom nyina anim ebra na bono Regional House of Chiefs nananom abedwakuo kese a ewo bono mantam no wonom eya amamre eni amane agina tum ade akọ emra kwaso ena sansemwe nyina wode etudwa
security ho asem ekwan ya fa so a Jaman kwa na efiri mu na ane jasehene ane nipa no mu bi no amya hu say security no enwe peyo intimate IGP ane the security apalachikis sa omo na no mani mehwe se kwaman na se kwaso ya susu akasa susu no ya hwa kwa ya beboa yen na security ho asem ebekọ nanim mesre yenyi watimi ne wakami free mu ani ni amini ya ye dia me fa nchane da we ya ye mi say timi sumi kwa akọ ni say nam so man ne ma boni ne nsem boni ekoso no na afre me say so say obi bi obefo mu mra wo se kwa ma mu no o mo fa no ho nche no o mo ma mra no ni nipa ni
sai kwa mayine esai to aso edito empanifo nyina anim enkanka ene nananom ahemfo se wura firi krom hene abentene a woyira ewodwabo ase enti amamre ene amane a wototo nase no emwa kura emwa man no enkonkan enti wosere wanyere amamre ene amane mu na fe enwumasua so no womane nye adihia ema wo mu
nananom se kwa man nya meka se ye culture ya mamre nya ye gira homa yena nanu ba be ye bokwane de to homa ye se ye be fa so same se ye ya free ho ye foreign quarters no ya take over ye kase na nanu no de to homa ye ekwan ye fa so dresse enka nya minim se kwani ba de ohia wa na me pacho and on friend ni agro me pacho ade bi obeka bi abi pacho di kan so say ye hu se ye foreign quarters na ya ama enyema ye nananom di ja ye na ya kachi mesremo ye hwe ba bi efiti a ehwe ase no ne ensori enfiri ho me kam na kwa say nananom ya di atum se eye ye education fund say ye ba be hwemu kena na ye maba wa no ne ye mrante ne ko school no omu ni bi no ye hu se omunya wie primary JSS na because of sikam de beto asunti no na omo aye school dropout
na ne kura mu ena nana agye debra otoso mienu eto aso ede abasobo ene tirin kwansem ekọ ede ma titine ni foforo kra NDC amanyoko akoto aba ede ayi no wonmonyafo Johnson asiedu enkatia General Mosquito wase waba tenase na obona baso pa wase General Mosquito wate sai kwa anim
yewra asiedu enkatia sabe mintimi nka se mintimi nka general because say wa try general e say wa ye chairman 1 wa ye bebre na dia ma se kwaman timi nda no mo chinchire general yewra wa ye bebre dia ma se kwaman ni e betimi aka se ayiko NDC ayiko say mo say yewra monyam biem na say pokora de enye general secretary nemom party no hierarchy no ne wasoro pa e the chairman of National Congress e ya monyam se ni e ba nyina so yen e ya me e na me di ho monyam no kese e bi say ye da se wo free what me free say akwa yes nya akopon so on ni juma di o ba be di nyina no ne wadi atwa mu no bokara emoro so na Ghana ma hu se ampa so you obi free say e ma ni kokko di Ghana bibia ni mu aya ye na kosoro ye ni mu hwi pokura no ye ni majima badu wa bobo akoduru blaster ne waso aye ma Ghana ma nyina waye efiro na aba everybody so na ye wura ni nyina ni ye wura asiedu nkatia ne waye na ogusu ye na wo ma se kwadin kosoro ye da na sepa
nana agye debra tosimienu eye sai kwa manhene buno mantam no emu
Professor Samuel Kobina anim aya ban kuntabufo na omabunkunta kakra e de akire se de oman ye nema bo se ko sorosoro ye fen se inflation no na nasem ene sem so we finishia mienu a atwam ya efri 2021 2022 na enema bo no economy na ankosoro kese ekonya za achire nante titru pa ohwe 2021 first quarter bo so miense di kan na enna ohwe 2022 so a kosoro ba se 2.9% pe na ohwe niema nyina na de ekọ from pa no industry na 0.9% kwajuma na cost kakra and the 4.6% energy the cost sa na montie ono ananum se ma o ka kire yen.
So we're recording a decline from 6.5% between third quarter 2020 and third quarter 2021 to 2.9% for the period third quarter 2021 and third quarter 2022. From a non-oil perspective, we recorded a growth rate of 3.6% for the period third quarter 2022, referencing third quarter 2021. This shows a sharp decline for the rate that was recorded for the third quarter of 2021, which stood at 8.2 growth rate between third quarter 2020 and third quarter 2021. And for the third quarter 2022, it declined to 3.6%. We compared this historically from the last quarter of our experience during the COVID period, and we have observed that this is the least growth that we've recorded since the economy bounced back after the COVID effect. So since 2020 quarter 4, the economy has consistently grown from 4.3% from an oil perspective and 5.7% from a non-oil perspective. This peaked to the third quarter of 2021, when from an oil perspective the economy grew by 6.5%, and from a non-oil perspective the economy grew by 8.2%. Comparing it with the current rate of 2.9% oil GDP and 3.6% non-oil GDP, this is the lowest growth rate that we've recorded in the last 8 quarters after the economy had bounced back following the COVID-19 effect.
Any amuti ye Professor Samuel Kobina anim ono na ya aban kuntabufo
Posi adwuma kuo ne nkraba ta hwe akwan so Jojo Nsemso Motor Traffic Transport Department yetwa so ekan MTTD wanom edi ensunsuanso bi ababonte a ekire efri December boso me de etoso edunkron edi kwapem ni da na etoso adonunum e wa fimpimienu ene adonu e baako 2021 enipa efa lorry kwanhia ho 18 nananom e wonse edon kwaye aduowoche e baako 81 na afimpimienu ene adonu 2020 nso no enipa aduosia enso ne senti mpanifo ekire se eba bedru bronya seya ya na ede sa akwanhia kese no ene eba pa na sofu pania wada Assemblies of God Ghana ano ewo manso Agresum area Amansia South Mesino Asante Mantamu Reverend Moses Azuma ene de kokobo ema shenkafo nyina se womo wani na ho na wonya hweye ewa kwantempo so se edu bronya seya na ekame ye se nyankoma dibi ene ya na womo eye oka akwan so mi kohwe womo agutim kagya ato na okwa kohwe nkofo ma edi agunti se womo wani da ho no mo a obetimi edi nipa akọ edi nipa aba esase ye mahufuo maame due
Edubronya bia ya na franchia no do so bebre owa omuze obonsam ene na pamfo eye adwumade enso bebre owa efre yen adrobafo ene ye na yeti echi etwika no nti se na pesa mesre adrobafo ene akontufo nyina ne se sabe woye wadin se opentema ko aba onimre ho so no ne wakọ ho na amane nti mesre se woye driver ni a tuboasi nyabotre kakra no onyankopon agiri be kokodu emtuo kakra mi pese mi didi tu mabunu no enese yamfa Kristo yamfa no lefa ne yi na yamma ono endi yabrabo no mohini na afa so no yamma Yesu Kristo na brabo ne su no embura yemo Bible say yamma aba ene eso wo Yesu Kristo mo no ebi enwura yemo na say masa no man ewura yemo a yempentam nya ye ho
na Reverend Azuma eside to so be piemo ewo amansie mansini wo Asante Mantamu a empuntu abo wonum se de sen abo anwansan bra Facebook live Oyerepa radio ekwan enaya sentwoma ase nete kwakwa a ye de kwakwa bichia ene mu atutu ayesa ware eni dwomuro etu ase eba ne mputuo pa de a empanifo atwa wo magenti wo sere wonom emeboa wo mu
Amase West and South Mobo Papa. Minim Ghana Fada nyina de but kakra minim de metimi as de mesasi mbo akase Amase West and Amase South. Ye mobo efa ye kwa ho. Ba bia ni ho ye nti mi pese mi sere aban ene ne mpanimfo. So omontwa omoni embehwe Amase West and South ye kwan no. Mi to mi ka foforo ka ne nam ho a wotimi ho se ka na ekono. But se mi ka sei ka ne nam ho a obekasa abobo ya obekasa tractor adenti kwan ne nye abia ko eba jiso maintenance ewie sika esai nema bebre ema ye nema bebre eka echi nti ebesere aban ene ne mpanifo DC ahodo mienu a omo South and West no ene MPs na omo South and West no omo modina omo mfa omo no mu entumu maye
Wei ayasofo pania wada Assemblies of God asafuano ewo manso agresum empatam wanom ya wa Amansia South Mansini Asante Mantamu Reverend Moses Azuma
Abusafo de eto apiatefo muamonim ya meka say wabo foto a aban na abo apiate disaster relief fund ya manfo edisika akra komo mo anse wonye na omada no omsan fancy foforo rumunya baabi ntina ene niam ahodo bebre na Church of Pentecost asoro no ade o ma ye nwanwa omode Ghana sika foforo empem wa ha 100,000 Ghana cedis titiska no 1 billion no and omode akoma apiate disaster relief fund for no so omunye na ada no musie no omon fancy na wode ma no abusua Eye Bogoso area head of Church of Pentecost Apostle Dr. Onyina Janfi Ene Pentecost for Namua or the Mai
to the community through the church's area office approach in response to the disaster that befell the Piety community on 23rd January 2022. It is believed this kind of donation will go a long way to alleviate the plight of the community, whilst we fervently pray that God will continue to be with the community. Thank you, yours in him, Sir Apostle Dr. Onyina Janfi, on behalf of the Church of Pentecost, our chairman, and then the head office. Until eventually, when you and Nancy, and it will bring another candidate. Now, that representation is a talk of 100,000 to the PFT community. I will get about a young confident. Amen.
Amen. Apostle Doctor Onyina Jamfi enono one the Church of Pentecost for nemu edesikai emaye on a Bogos area head ema Church of Pentecost. No we no Dr. Isaac Dasmani ya MC ewo Prestia Honi Valley and Gina apiate disaster relief fund for anemu na oje achede no.
Yeah, yes, African for free buy as a chief. Is that the show render? I didn't know that you might say plan on council. My performance was still a performance for hospital and then I can have some matter. And I did a diary of more for Yamibashi. I'm the regional committee and yeah, so for the not to sort of money in the I'm more afraid because I saw it since I see that this
way Dr. Isaac Dasmania or MC Priscilla Honey Valley.
Titinania wada National Media Commission NMC adwumakuo no anom owura yawo buadu ayeboafo ena kire se amanyokuo pani baako ya wonom edinato parliamentary service board no eso no ebe ha dwen pa wono omanfo edi anoba ba adwumadie bi ewo Ministry of Parliament eho eno ode sansem agina etudwa no ose parliamentary affairs no eye adwumadie sonko a wonom edie na wode atu emrahebedwafo eno wo mudwumadie nyina no eho efo na ekoba se ukofa obi a wo amanyokuo bi mu na ade ne ba be hye saa board no eso a emmoa emma pepere ye ene fan ye entimi enya adwuma na empanifo eye hyehyeye na saa board no wo de amanyokuo ni mpanifo bi aba abetototo so wo se daachi bi ewo sunsuan so bone pa ewo so nti saa parliamentary board no a wo de empanifo bi ewo amanyokuo mu aba abetoso no emmoa koa.
I was just concerned that once Mr. Sedun Ketia is now the chairman of the NDC, he should not be part of the advisory group to the speaker and serve on the board. He disagreed. And I was trying to suggest that there are certain things that have immediate benefit to us, but the long-term consequences are no good. He asked me, what are the long-term consequences? And he said he disagreed. I said, disagreeing with me is a democratic process. But sometimes we need to look beyond now into the future. Sir Peter Lajete was a member of the National Media Commission. And because of him, the constitution was amended to say that anybody who holds political office should not be a member of the National Media. So if somebody holding political office cannot be a member of the commission, how can somebody leading a political party advise the speaker who is supposed to demonstrate objectivity and neutrality of the highest? When we face the economic crisis under the NDC, there were calls for the minister to go. NDC said no, and including the president. He said that he will shuffle every minister, but not the Minister of Finance. And if there was anything at all, he will be the last person. Then first track the turn, and then the NDC is leading the campaign that the minister must. And I'm saying that when the public take these two in tandem, I say that is it not the same political party before saying that the Minister of Finance is not the. Now why are they saying that the minister must go because we are facing an economic crisis? Now, when you are faced with that kind of situation, the public interest in Parliament will win.
Parliamentary Service Board eya bedwaku a wonom etu Ghana emrahye bedwafie efo na se kwaba se amanyokuo pani baako etisu bia emmoa kora ema hyehyeye no etimi enwie mudie ene a woti ye eye titinani a wada National Media Commission anom owura ya obuadu ayeboafo.
Ghana Health Service omaimu apomden kuba tano apa dwumade kesebe ntuma wankran awards scheme ya wade bebo apomden adwumayefo abaso anese for ni a doctor for wo mo titiri pa COVID-19 ba ye ebinum ewuye enam COVID-19 so nti na ebinum de omodo mo nkwa eto ho ma ye eku ho eye adwuma onfa ho ne se obewu no omo hia abasobo papa na ye wo mo nko ye wo ankrankra bi enne nyuma bi wo mu a wo ma ko mo ho ye adwuma pa hu se adwuma no ma ye omo se afata abasobo enu nti na wo se ye bo aba so san se be coin the di fatana e fatana kwa no enye nsadwase Director General Emma Ghana Health Service Dr. Patrick Kumaboaje ene kasai.
We're looking at performance, we're looking at the person's customer care, attitude to health, staff, attitude to patients, etc. is one of them. Have you worked in the rural, are you working in the rural area, which is also a disincentive allowing you to work more? Are you also been there? Are you a leader? How long have you been? How have been your performance? How have you been appreciated? I think those are the key areas but they change it by level. You can nominate through your head of department. The head of department can make a nomination. A community member can make a nomination, as I said. Patients who have had a good experience can also make a nomination. They all have to be endorsed by one person, after which it will be collated and sent to the regional level for approval before it goes to the selection committee, who is an independent body to do the selection and then give the award.
We Director General Ghana Health Service Dr. Patrick Kumaboaje awards scheme Ghana Health Service for Upper Hontomano enono.
Mapa wontma e won kran na nana wo mo ye BBC a emo mu nya ne nkran ko a se wo mo nkwa ne ebo wo abaso apomude adwumayefo no Ghana ha nyina ntokurom ebi hihye wonti mo mfa abaso bo no e man kranfo nko a ibi se awe na o magina ho anom de man kranfo ne nkwa na afo mo mo wo capitas no nko a kronke to mo o mo bre pa mo bre ye to so na aban e de asi na ni so se gadam se kon no wo bayire ne ho no atimi akon atu gadam se ase e wo mai mu esan se foma gudi ayetu a enfam na kwan so no ensese ensuansu akwaye e na fe ensase na abepie mo e wo asante mantamu a mansini ene kuropon ahodo be se aduanan emiyensa ena sesei yase gadam se no abo awura mansini aduonu enum emu 25 ena sesei abo ade awura mu na wo ba ye Facebook live Oyerepa radio na abehwe ensu eda honom ene se de afidie ene nipa adidi awura mu asensuo na ma ani akwakwa ese team pampa no a ha adwen pa eti asante mantam soafo wonmonyafo Simon Osemensa e kire se Regional Security Council eyabadwoku a won ehwe bambo so e wasante mantamu miamia hodo foforo no abeka ho a ama sese gadam se miamia ekosoro e wasante mantamu no wa mo aduani ebedi akire abawura mu na watimi atu ase e wo mantami mu.
The Galamsey fight in the region has not yet been won and still is rather expanded. Previously, we could count about 80 districts in the Ashanti region where Galamsey is practiced. Unfortunately, now the number has gone up to 25 districts out of the 43, and we need to take this one seriously.
Na onmonyafo Simon Osemensa e kire sem Regional Coordinating Council wanom efa a surveillance team so empanifo ebom pempe edifa miamia hodo no wamo fa so e de awurawura miamia hodo na kopie mu e wo afija kwabre mansini ni mu a gadam se no anka ekoso e wo honom no empanifo atimi abomoden esi anokwan na ade a echu wo masaba mu e wo madwuma wa ye ho e yesika dwete kudi lajan ega wasisika ni wanom ye wo de be ye adwuma nti
No, sometimes people don't know that water issues are also security issues. So what we need to do is to take drastic measures to ensure that we can minimize the issues of Galamsey menace within the region. I've always suggested that on the river bodies, I think we can take the fight from the source of the river up to where it either joins the sea or the confluence of another river body. Constant thrashing of these people that will help solve the problem. Where sometimes you have logistical problems. At times you need even money, you want the military to move, you don't have the resources to support the military. So these are all challenges that we are facing. But I know the ministry is doing its best. Quite often they also send people from Accra to also come and work on them. We will do our best to bring the menace down.
Wey asante mantam suafo nmonyafo Simon Osemensa.
Dr. Richard Amwakomba, a political science lecturer, Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology. No akeka bi de akere na nado pa, sa na nado suba bi award de no, munya ne kasa kire na enye bia. Na nado aye ne ho tintintirinti. Wa ne ho ohene twetwere mantwa. Papa so kasa obi nka bi. Se wuni na afa de a wotan no do ato tankuram. Na wa ne ho se oye mafia boss. Ade ne wo so oye sa. Opani ntrafi enya sa. Dr. Richard Amwakomba the entire buafu nyina ne se mobeka ya na say MPP MPC wo marahye bedwefie sori say Nanado ampam ora kanoforata bibien ho Nanado anase ebefri Nanado atena ye ho aba marahye bedwefie a womo marahye bedwafo no womadi ho abobo bi anaso madwedwe no womesore kura womdo na bonku be prato baabi Dr. Amwako ba say womo ka asa no Nanado ya ibu afu womo ama MPs na beka say efri bra womo ka asa asem no say ye nyi ora kanoforata efri ho a womo nte ase no womo nkomwa womo te so say MPs no de ye womo no na ni nyina afiri Nanado ne nkrofo na ye womo sa pese sa MPs no ye tuo mu nyina na ono Nanado no de nkrofo ebetratra honum ana Dr. Amwako ba say ara na Nanado oye sa enjo pese obi a di wachi o ka say no obi a di wachi sa na ye no enye sa ante Nanado menye sa ye ka tie no obi a no wa bra futuo ana Dr. Amwako ba say no wadi MPs no so ho yawo kakra tama mujira mo na so ka say Nanado empam ora kenoforata no na wo se mujira mo na so sa mo se sa mo adwira say an wonko woni IMF enko sia nya di nenwie wonko ye nwie asa na oba na no ho na mo ni munyam ba fom ade na mo yesa mo ndim swele na mo tworo.
It is completely unacceptable for the president to behave like a mafia boss. And if you don't go along with what I want, no, this is a democracy. You don't get to do that. You don't have that power. That's abuse of power. But the point is, the parliamentarians brought this on themselves. They lost all credibility when they intended what they were going to do. You have 80 members opposed, and then 17 more, 97, and then you go and talk to someone else, so-called elders. This is what happens when you are not consistent. You stick to your guns if you know what you are saying is right. But you didn't. Maybe there was some transaction, and that's why they changed their mind. Now, when you come back, for example, I have no trust in them. I have no trust in them. And so they go and tell the president that they are still holding you to it, that transaction that they made initially. It has not been done yet. The president said, okay, let him finish the IMF. I'll see finish the IMF. He hasn't passed the budget. Is it done? Not yet. So why would you go and say these things? And the president you know is your president, who knows is unforgiving. Don't cross him as if you don't know him. So if you are going to do it, do it. Now, the MPs have lost credibility with the voters, the supporters, the MPs, MPP people. Now they are fighting it. The point is both of them are unpopular. Both sides, both of them. But I can tell you, this should not worry too much about President defeating him, because the party in Ashanti region has no interest in supporting the president's candidate to do anything. So on that one, I think it's just a bluff. It's not going to go anywhere.
And you muti ye Dr. Richard Amwako Bano no or your political science lecturer Kwame Nkrumah Esuapon.
Gadam se kuya ena namso Emma Bosumi frɛ ho abana musini yo wo Asante mantem wonu nyafo ya danso ne ho ekoka adwamu a na video bi ena monte so ye kyerɛ sɛ pani ene gadam se fo bi edin kita ho a wo pesika kakra de ahye na taso no do asase ama wo mu ama kwan ama matu fo magudi asensa asensuansuwa ena fa kwaye ewo ne mpeso so na ebrasa video eba monte so ena mampani na adan kwakufu ado watwe ne dibre esensen se wonom ehyasie aye ho ehwehwemu na assembly members ya wonom ewon potem wonom ena den krata pie monte so a wo bisa na adan kwakufu ado se onmonyafo ya danso how far se de na ekro yebekwa woma ne so na ye ne assembly member wo mronto electoral area wonmonyafo di graft buache akodi ho enkomo honorable Oyerepa sunie ma adwoe
na bapeni
yabeda sipan so waje ya fel so na asemu amu kan fi na mo fi DC ana se ede na moje ede afri mampani ho
why ma menche watie for the boss refer on this year to a fidikesi the chene say impuntu mu ene ya fie impuntu ne nkankro ene ya fie boss refer ho a nti ye person mampani bi edu no bishop boss me nsani a ye suspend the DC chere say ye so the mu hwehwe mu no e wogidi ma paso de bi edu de hwehwemu na ene nyina akokosi etri nti de wo se eba no emra na boss refer ho adehia sebi akwan ho adokro yen na esio ne suku adan ya yinya ebi wo yen patemu no yinya so mpuntu ensu chefa boss refer ho adehia de bia mo so sebi omo ni dia ebetimi dia DC ya mo yesumi aboa sebi egru mampani ebe pam no ompam na onfo from ra na yen hwe se ebetimi apresa mpuntu no de ama yemai nti mpuntu ho asam na yeka
na ofiri akwanwa yi so se wo mo hyase aye hwehwemu no bosumi miensa pepepe nie ensunsu aso bone ben na san hyehye we ede abramo
Penny Beckham Sabri, budget I day assembly crown, you budget I day assembly no. Idea and Koso, you can say the regional minister and regional minister should be the regional minister so. You know, you can't always call to me grab bubbles me from crap pain. Any other DHMU, I went to ye be party and assembly say I want some intimate began to me and so. And on tea and idea. You will also be pretty in Punchu at the Maya Mount for. And Sunday morning, Koswa, I was say a great night, give some penny. Never be a rich muna who do be a Yamwa, may hear DC for the back. Let me have one in Punchu, no, let me as well as I can be the acquired purchase.
Said ya woken was a for flower beba na kwaba se bia mampani ka se ya hwehwemu ni nyina awie wonu manyafo ya danso ne ho afi etu wasa meto na adwuma so a assembly members won patem wonom se na mobeso mu mo hwa ni mu se yansan fo wono amra
many aba ye be nyina di one dance say the my suspended no audio galamse audio ba bontin before galamse audio beba na assembly members are manfo to aba e dey yi wo mo akọ assembly ho akọ demonstrations ahodo into omense say say pass a vote of no confidence and no amaso no no hemfo so demonstrations ahodo and so yes o be pay dey feel into party executives are most ho anka ono efu mu na buy almost check crata ahodo I press conferences ahodo say omo hia papa no e obos mefre ho bi se adehia wo sum wo mo di omo ni mesum wo mo e so omo hia wa na sa kwanya we ya ba adenti na wo tintina ye twen se bo ba kofo no ntino ye rema bos mefre ho emmo areho se na wo mu se government appointees are also assembly members emunsia ano doada ye ko assembly ko nyanti e regional minister as secretary de bro mo say ya revoke omo appointment ye hunu bone kura Safon ya de suspended DC na seba and the busia for the Nianom and the busia for na Assembly. Government appointees assembly say mono that was seeing no normal info or more reps and some expert groups. So they are saying the end to the assembly war. If you have for no one in the not come to media board, but you say to inform the MS halfway the busia for the buyer and say the AI will pass a vote of no confidence with the more. Nothing number no, number the Muslim for the Banana and me one could use her. But say at all, the part and no, yes, say, Mampany and a Pamono. Yes, very say, yes, say, Mampany man a crater and what they are Pamono. Nebusian for the buy as government appointees, no. All the sound now soon Emra, near one more bit to me. I can't yet near James said the Edia Bobos Mefreon. I'm on Puntuin and quiet panel. It's even sad, am I?
Assembly members say what was Mefreon, they say, Mosha ni one say, Mampany bebot ni pafu Frodin, Namakotuaba Adinatum.
Sana no him for most my son amount for most my omina no be a anymore. Now, this suspension, a suspension crack by the system to see one thing a boss or a two minute on the suspension crana, not any cake. It will be a found here for you and some. And the owners is found, you know, this Mampany. I didn't circulate about one thing. And
Ada Becca's assembly de solo qua on Bechi and Yasam Ketua. Honorable Yabeda was in Yadi Assembly member, you want to electoral area. Asante Mantem when you for the graft boache and Yaneno Echuchin Kumwe.
Casabon Yadia na Yadia Missing Charles. Missing Charles. If a form Muntian. Ya kwabana ya ta fra no last killer when you fish here aduonu enum
was na de kwabana en wayira
you dey de kwabana na last killer pa
last killer so yira say
kwabana ya adwuma woni maame bi ya adwuma e Dr. Mensa na anokwasa oba kuma senchen ba bi omo no be kageti akakra enna oba ye ya otire maame na yese oyehoho oba ye nchen ena opie eno anu ma bi yehu ma bi a wafa ya pa kwabana ya pa na kwabana last killer yehu last killer yesamo obi ani atwa last killer so a ana obi a onya be 25 years a nanu waye hwan a chese na ni akese so hunu krum mama yɛ asonte ana yɛ frɛ yɛ maame meroten maafo 0344 21 42 33 0244 21 42 33 ma post for asonte ana sɛ ma yɛn a yɛwɔ Oyerepa na yɛnte yɛ pɛ single room self contained na yɛ han yɛ pɛ bi ɛwɔ buokrum a line f line wɔ buokrum re buokrum no nyina yɛ buokrum line bia yɛ line ɛwɔ buokrum sɛ wo dan bi hɔ a yɛ single room self contained de ma han ya frɛ yɛn 0243 41 82 96 0243 41 82 and 96 ufra yɛbɛgye so na mahame nyame adom akina say at Sam International School ɛwɔ Kotwi akina ɔmo yɛ 9th graduation yɛbɛkɔ aba fast sana meeting
yɛbɛ meet okay and yɛbɛ contem pa mate yɛbɛ contem
say at Sam ɔmo school dey say at Sam ɔmo Kotwi
okay yɛbɛ dia na matwen ye
yes
kasebo no asi owura Emmanuel Oduro Korea wano ene semufo pani na kasebo damufo nyina ɛbɛbɔ yechi dom ye ne etena se ekenkan kasebo yi edia megiso ɛyɛ Maame Frimpomaa Korankye MFK for short ɛna afei
edia me nso megiso yɛ bebre Oduyefuo na nasa bere pinamai na na penkra hene chi ame Oduyefuo for long
na udina ko register
ɛkɔ
ayo